Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas live trading room recap for Monday, August the 8th. My name is Barry Ainerson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get into the room. It is a free room. I share my screen all day long. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas. You can come in as a guest. I'm live on the mic between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And if you'd like to take out a subscription to Trade Ideas, this is a link you can use. And when you click on it, you'll see a promo code. If you take the annual, it works out to about $5 a day for Trade Ideas. All right, what another fantastic day in our trading room. It's getting. I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but I mean, we're just having such a fantastic time, and it's Holly is performing, the room is performing. I mean, we're just generating great ideas all day long. Now, I am in this trade right here. I am short SCSS, so I'm just going to keep an eye on it on other monitor. I'm actually short at this price, 25.82, so it hasn't moved yet, but I'm just going to keep an eye on it. This is a mattress company. The word why it probably popped this morning. MFRM, another mattress company, was bought. And so that, in fact, let me just bring that up. MFRM, you'll see what I mean. So there it was. There it closed on Friday at $29, $29.51, $63.75. My goodness, imagine if you were in this and you woke up to this. So anyway, this is why this one had some activity, obviously. So just going to keep an eye on it on my other screen. And meanwhile, let's just take a look at some of the stuff that happened. Now, my day was basically made right in the pre-market. ISNS. It fizzled out completely, but saw this action in the pre-market. It held 6. I got in at 610, and I don't often trade in the pre-market, but this looks so good, basically on that bottoming tail, and it came right back up. Got in at $6 and sold out at 652 and 652. It went all the way up to 681 as it was coming down. Got out at 650. That was it. And it really has done nothing since. Another one of these crazy low floaters. Let me do something here. Another one of these crazy low floaters. And I just lost my. Just one second. Yeah, that's a problem. Sometimes I click on something here and the chart disappears. But anyway, crazy low floater. I think there was just a little over 1 million in the float, and that this is what can happen. Of course, the downside is this also. I'll keep watching this one tomorrow. It's still above where it closed, well above where it closed on Friday, and we'll just have to see what happens. Now, definitely some kudos going out today. Jane, STRP, she was talking about STRP all day on Friday. And there's no question that one of the attractive things about this one is that here's the void that can potentially be filled. All right, we're talking about a stock that was $39 not that long ago, $40 not that long ago. Just had a terrible, I guess, I don't know exactly what some SEC or allegations. I'm not sure if it was fraud or whatever the heck it was, but nonetheless, it just had the massive downturn day after day after day. And now it's starting to crawl back. So Jane was talking about this on Friday. I actually said, well, if it got over 20, I would be interested. And that's what happened. I got, let's bring back the 15-minute. So I got into the trade at 2043, right about here. It broke 20 and it was just screaming up. And I looked at this trade as a potential swing trade, okay? So that's why I didn't mind chasing it. If it was just a pure day trade, I would never have done this. But I thought, okay, it's broken over 20. And so as a potential swing trade, I didn't mind chasing it. The volume was not a lot, but I got in at 2043. And I sold some at 2120, right about here. Look at it, it popped all the way up here, and now I'm out of it. Okay, basically flat the last part. I will continue to watch this one though, because if it breaks above 21 again, all right, got a little bit of a lag here. There we go. If it breaks over 21 again. In fact, I'm going to put an alert right here. And if it breaks over 21 again, I want to know about it. If it happens, later on today or even later on in the week, definitely want to know about it because that void is tremendous. So kudos to Jane for that one. Now, another couple of kudos. Same stock for bid. Matt got us. I didn't participate in this. I was looking at other things. There's so many other things on the go. I really obviously wish I had taken this one, but he alerted the room to this one probably around here. And look at that tremendous rise. And then Real in our room basically alerted on the short side. And I took the short trade at 38.90 and got out some at 38.67 and then 38.30 as this popped up. But look, it just kept going down. So anyway, kudos to a Matt on the way up and kudos to Real on the way down. And let's see, did have a couple of little losses. Resin didn't work out for me. This was a Holly trade. Didn't work out. I'm still going to keep watching it perhaps if it breaks through 5. Took a 20-cent loss on that one. And Senta. Now Senta, yeah, I got shaken out of this one. Unfortunately, I love this one. This was alerted by Holly at 24.16 right here. You can see right here, 24.16 had a tremendous rise up and then the pullback. And then as we're saying, people ask us, well, how do you trade Holly? Well, even if you miss this one, miss this move up, it's possible that, especially on this pullback, and I looked at this bottoming tail there, and I thought, okay, you know what? Maybe this is going to be tradable again. So I got back into this trade at 24.36, probably right about here, and unfortunately, I got shaken out. I wonder, this is not right. 24.6. Yeah, this is right. Yeah, this is right. So I got shaken out on this candle, but look at this, it's come right back up. And unfortunately, this candle had to happen. But the thing is that the way to use Holly really is that if you miss the first burst, this is a tremendous watch list, and just keep watching. And if you take a look at a pattern like this, yes, it didn't work for me here, but I was just maybe a little bit early, and now it's starting to run. G Pro though is the other one that. This was a little bit of work, and yeah, I think I'm going to get out of this one now. This is a little bit of work I did on the weekend. It looked like it had, if you take a look at the daily chart on it, back this out just a little bit more, you're going to see that this has massive drop. If anybody's been following G Pro, it's just been completely and utterly beaten up. But I looked at this and I said, if it can break over this level here, it might have a nice little gap to fill. So I got into this trade, and this is just because of the work I did on the weekend. I got into the trade at 14.40. I did take some out at 14.63, and I'll probably get out, if it continues down a little bit. But what I'm really looking at though is a break right here of 14. I think I have an alert. It looks like it's about 14.84, but more importantly 15. And if it does do that, then again, look at the void that we have to work with, the void or gap, whatever you want to call it. So this is why it's important to do some work on the weekend. This trend reversal is such a great little window to find patterns that look like this. These are looking for stocks that have been beaten up and then maybe starting to claw their way back. So it's a great window to have, and I encourage. And it's not just for the weekend. At the end of the day, I will do the same thing. I'll take a look at all the stocks on this, all the symbols in this window, and just check out. You have to back it out a little bit and just check out to see what these charts look like, to see whether or not there's a potential for perhaps these reversals that we love to trade. AQMS, that's another one I got into really quickly. It was a great little Holly trade. This was like about a 30-second trade for me. Back this out to the 15-minute, and here was the alert. The alert was actually at 9:33. I was a little bit late, got in at, well, not that late, got in at 9:40. Look at this candle. Got all the way up to 9.78. I traded it out almost immediately, some at 9.62. Another low floater, 7.8 in the float. didn't have a lot of volume. It was about 60,000 shares at that point. But then, look at this volume, this candle or that bar right there, and it really just shot it up. And I traded it out quickly, and then I traded it out the last part flat. But it was such a quick trade that I love those. Where you can. I mean, I don't know what the rate of return and something like that when you make 25 cents in about 30 seconds. On a $9.60 stock. Anyway, I mean, Holly is on fire, but you do have to watch this, watch the closed. Great little window that we added a little while ago. It's showing what the profit change in the last 5 minutes is. And, there's 15 cents. So, this is probably coming back. So even though it's been stopped out, by risk off profit, basically Holly just protecting the trade and making sure to ensure some profit in it doesn't mean you have to forget about the trade. And this is a great window to follow. And of course, this one right there, this is showing you, okay, Holly got out for a 13-cent profit, but look right now it's at 69 cents from the entry price of 29.80. So it's still on the move. And in the last five minutes, it has been moving best about all the Holly trades today. So this is a great window to follow, this window to follow. I know it may sound a little bit complicated, but if you come into the room, a lot of us are following Holly in that way, and it's just a matter of getting used to it. It's a fantastic watch list to look at all day long. Anyway, I'm eager to get back into the room. My SCSS trade is working slowly, but not badly. Obviously, I'd love to see it maybe fill this intraday gap, and we'll see what happens. Back this out, and 11 minutes of this video. I thought it was going to be a lot closer. But anyway, I just had to give out the kudos to Jane for STRP and a Matt for the bid on the way up and a reel on the way down. So thanks a lot for listening. Again, here is the address to get into the room. And I usually open the room at about 8:45. That's when I start sharing my screen. That's how we find some of these early morning trades, even in the pre-market. I don't often trade in the pre-market, but if I see something like that ISNS, I will certainly, I will hop on something like that, especially over the whole number at 6 like I did this morning. But it's a good idea to come into the room. We prepare, find stocks that may move for the day, and also of course watch Holly, and of course we also get alerts all day long from our other windows. So but come into the room a little bit early and you can participate in what we're seeing. All right, thanks a lot for listening, and we'll see you in our trading room tomorrow. Bye bye.